Hey, welcome to Simple Church Online, and thank you for tuning in today. If you have never attended one of our live in-person services, I'd like to personally invite you to join us. We meet every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Our building is located at 1020 Anglem Road in Hazelwood, and we would love to see you there. I also want to let you know about our incredible children's ministry. We have a whole wing in our church that's dedicated to our kids. We call that wing Simple Town. It is incredible. Currently, our kids program operates one Sunday a month. On the third Sunday of every month, we have a big deal for all the kids. As we get more families and more leaders, we'll go to 2 times a month and 3 times a month, and then we will be full-time meeting every single Sunday. But for right now, if you have kids, birth through age 11, you want to come check out Simple Church the third Sunday of the month. The next big event is planned for December 19th, Sunday morning, December 19th at 10 a.m. They are having a huge Christmas party that I promise you your kids will not want to miss. So moms and dads, get your kids to Simple Church. It will be a blast. Today we are in part 3 of our new series entitled Open. But before we dig into that, we've got some worship that we planned just for you.
See it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working.
Even when I can't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Even when I can't feel it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the It may be midnight or midday. Never early, never late. He gon' stand by what he claimed. I lived enough life to say. I heard your heart, I see your pain. Out in the dark, out in the rain. Feel so alone, feel so afraid. I heard you pray in Jesus' name. It may be midnight or midday. He's never early, never late. He gon' stand by what he claimed. I lived enough life to say, help is on the way. Round in the corner, help is on the way. Coming for ya, help is on the way. Yeah, yeah, I lived enough life to say, help is on the way. Sometimes it's days, sometimes it's years. Some things a lifetime of falling tears. But he's in the darkness, he's in the cold. Just like the morning, he always knows. It may be midnight or midday. It's never early, never late. He gon' stand by what he claimed. I lived enough life to say, help is on the way. Round in the corner, coming for ya. Yeah, yeah, I lived enough life to say, help is on the way. Well, I've seen my share of troubles, but the Lord ain't failed me yet. So I'm holding on to the promise, y'all, that he's rolling up his sleeves again. Said I've seen my share of troubles, but the Lord ain't failed me yet. So I'm holding on to the promise, y'all, that he's rolling up his sleeves again. Rolling up, don't you know it? I can see him rolling. Help is coming. It may be midnight or midday. He's never early, no, never late. He gon' stand by what he claimed. I lived enough life to say, it may be midnight or midday. He's never early, no, never late. He gon' stand by what he claimed. I lived enough life to say, it may be midnight or midday. He's never early, no, never late. He gon' stand by what he claimed. I lived enough life to say, help is on the way. Help is on the way. Round in the corner, help is on the way. I can't count the times I called your name some broken night, and you showed up and packed me up like you do every time. I get amnesia, I forget that you keep coming around. Yeah, ain't no way you'll ever let me down. Good God Almighty, I hope you find me praising your name no matter what comes. 'Cause I know where I'd be without your mercy. So I keep praising your name at the top of my lungs. Tell me, is he good? He's good. Tell me, is he God? He's God. He is good God Almighty. You say your love goes on forever, that your mercy never stops. So why would I assume you'll be somebody that you're not? Like sun in the morning, I know you're gonna be there every day. So what on earth would make me be afraid? Good God Almighty, I hope you find me praising your name no matter what comes. in the morning, praise him in the noontime, praise him when the sun goes down. Love him in the morning, love him in the noontime, love him when the sun goes down. Good God Almighty, I hope you find me praising your name no matter what comes. 'Cause I know where I'd be without your mercy. So I keep praising your name at the top of my lungs. Tell me, is he good? He's good. Tell me, is he God? He's God. He is good God Almighty. Jesus in the morning, Jesus in the noontime, Jesus when the sun goes down. Jesus in the morning, Jesus in the noontime, Jesus when the sun goes down. Your love is devoted, like a ring of solid gold, like a vow that is tested, like a covenant of old. And your love is enduring through the winter rain and beyond the horizon, with mercy for today. Faithful you have been, and faithful you will be. You pledge yourself to me, and it's why I sing. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. You father the orphan, your kindness makes us whole, and you shoulder our weakness, and your strength becomes our own. Now you're making me like you, clothing me in white, bringing beauty from ashes. For you will have your bride, free of all her guilt, and rid of all her shame, and known by her true name. And it's why I sing. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on
So just a few weeks ago, we kicked off this series that we're calling Open. And we asked you to pray. Pray that God would help you remain open. If you missed part 1 or part 2, you can always go to the YouTube channel and view them, and I encourage you to do so. Over the last couple of weekends, we've been asking you to be open to living generously, or for some of you to be open to living more generously. And today I want to speak directly to those of you who worship with us online. Those of you who watch online week after week after week, I want to speak directly to you because we consider you part of our church. Some of you maybe have never been to a live service, you've just worshiped online, and that's totally cool. We appreciate you, we value you, and we want you to feel a part. That's why today I want to just ask you if you would be open. If you would be open to considering making 2 specific investments into Simple Church. The first thing I'd like to invite you to invest in is invitation. And you might be thinking, what in the world are you talking about? I would like you to invest in inviting people to do the same thing that you're doing, to simply tune into our online service and worship with us online. See, we know the best way to get the word out about our church is word of mouth. And the advertisement that is the best for us comes from the people who attend, whether it's in person or online. So we'd like to invite you to help us invite people to watch online. And how easy is that, right? I mean, totally easy. Now, this second way I'd like to invite you to invest, it may be a little more touchy or a little more difficult of a subject for some of you. I'd like to ask you to invest in us financially. I'd like for you to consider, to be open to consider giving some type of financial gift to us on a weekly or a monthly basis. Because see, it's your financial gifts that not only help us keep, doing what we're already doing, but it allows us to do even more. Now listen, all of you who have been watching online, so many of you have been calling or emailing and letting us know you love the new changes we've made to the online service. We've got all kinds of different camera angles. The sound is better. We've got some new recording equipment. And the reality is all of that costs money. It does cost money to do ministry. And if you would just be open to considering to give a financial gift every month or every week to Simple Church, it would be so appreciated. I mean, your generosity leads to the church's opportunity to make a difference. And when we as a church get generosity right, man, listen, it fuels our ability to make an impact on the lives of people. And that's why we're here. That's what we're about. One of the primary purposes or reasons for this church to exist is to be a blessing in the lives of people. When God called Abraham, the guy who kind of started this whole deal, God said to him this, I will make of you a great nation and will bless you. I will make your name respected and you will be a blessing. Abraham, the founder of our tradition, is told by God, I want to bless you so that you can be a blessing to others. And listen, truth be told, all of us, I mean, we really are such a blessed people. And we say this all the time. You might not feel very blessed right now or very rich right now, but if you look at everything that's going on in the world, we are very rich. We are a very blessed people. And we're asking you if you would consider being generous. If you would consider being generous in helping us so that together we can be a blessing to others. Jesus talked a lot about giving, especially giving of our treasure or of our finances. And I think it's because he wants to use our treasure to make a difference in the lives of people. And if we get this right as a church, we can make an enormous impact. If we achieve an open heart in the area of being generous with our finances, God will begin to open doors for us to walk through. So here's the deal. I'm asking each of you to pray and consider investing a monthly or weekly financial gift to Simple Church. And as equally important, I'm asking each of you to invest in invitation. Invest in inviting family members and friends and coworkers that you know to do the exact same thing you're doing, to tune in and to worship with us online. Now listen, I hope and pray that we would see all of you at one point at one of our live services, because that is the best way to experience Simple Church. But until then, we want you to stay tuned in online. We want you to be a part, and we're inviting you to make a couple investments. I hope and pray that you will consider doing that. And I hope and pray that as you do, you will feel more and more a part of Simple Church and what God is doing both in us and through us. God bless you.